So I don't doubt that it benefits the imperial core. I just don't think that everything that it benefits the imperial core is good.
Right, but it wouldn't it be worse off to be an ally with Palestine for USA
Worse off in what way? For what? Like, I don't.
in terms of the strategic interests of the United States, the economy, um, national security interests?
I mean, that's not the claim I'm making here. I'm not saying that if supporting Israel makes us less safe. It could. That could be the discussion. I'm saying us supporting Israel is immoral and we ought not do it, despite possible benefits towards us. But also, I'm not suggesting we become an ally of Palestine. I'm not suggesting we use Palestine as a further proxy state, right? I'm suggesting that we get the fuck out and possibly do some intervention to right some wrongs, right? Help nation build, help set up institutions, but I'd much prefer Palestine become an Arab trustee state of some form, right? And then, yeah.
Israel is the one of the oldest allies of the United States. Has helped the United States in the past. Don't you think if what you said, get the fuck out and basically not be an ally with them, or be sort of turning the back on an ally?
We've turned our backs on allies, and Israel's turned their backs on treaties with us. They turned their backs on the Oslo Accords. They said it themselves, right? They turned their backs on a two-state solution. Israel doesn't have respect for treaties, so why should we?
Well, I mean, that could have happened, but the gist of it is that Israel shouldn't. Israel is an important ally in the Middle East, so turning the back on Israel, even though for the reason of for morality reasons, but that has to be balanced with the strategic interests. So why are you balancing morality in terms of national security and strategic interests?
I'm making an argument from morality. All arguments in politics are from morality. If you want to say that the detriment to American interests is so great, right, and harms American citizens, for example, to such a great extent that that harm outweighs the obvious and continued structural harm of the maintenance of the current state of Israel, you could run that argument. You'd be wrong, right? But what it seems is y'all seem more intended to, and by y'all Zionists, Zionist apologists, is to say, well, it benefits America at all, right? So why would an American not want to support it? Well, not. I don't think we should do everything that benefits America, right? It is not enough to say that it benefits America to suggest that we should do it. That's not enough. It needs to benefit America and also not imminently harm people and also imminently be justified, right? It benefited South Britain to engage in the transatlantic slave trade. It benefited Britain to colonize most of the world, right? That didn't justify it. It actually made Britain a hell of a lot safer. It encouraged Scotland to join Britain, right? So many ways that we could say England became a lot safer and a lot better and a lot wealthier because of the exploitation under imperialism. The fact that the host country or the imperial core gets better and gets richer or gets safer on the backs of their imperialization is not justification enough.
I think that's a good point, but I also think that you may be overlooking a little bit the importance of terms of strategic allies, especially democratic institutions. Israel is the only democratic country in the Middle East, and from that, the reason I say that is more in stability. So democratic countries are usually more stable. So for the purposes of stability and to ally with a stable country, it makes more sense than some of the other non-state countries, which are the authoritarian regimes that USA is not allying with.
Really?
Which
What about Jordan, who they're allied with?